shooters, loaders, and casters, welcome to the Georgia Shooting Connection Friday Night Live stream. We hope y'all had a great week and a Merry Christmas. Mama, Dad, how was your week?
Oh, it was pretty good. Pretty good. Nothing real spectacular to own up to, but I had a good week.
Yeah, that's good.
Six, go on. You take it. Maybe you got something interesting to say.
No, I ain't really got much either. I was just been working around the house, doing stuff. Like had a good Christmas. That thing is. That's the only thing is I did get a call. I'm gonna get to go hunting tomorrow, so that's the main thing, I guess.
I'm not
How
going
about you? But you, Mike.
Rebel.
Worked every day but Christmas Day. I've eaten more turkey than in the last month. Then I'm starting to get a waddle and the thing over my nose and walk like this, and I'm sick of it. There's only so much stuff you can. I left my lunch at work today. I had to run to the post office and stopped, got a cheeseburger, a little old greasy spoon. I said, oh my God, that tastes good. And my wife felt sorry for me. So tonight she brought home pizza. So I got a little break from turkey, but I still got a lot of turkey to eat. We don't waste food here at the Hessler household. And that's about it. Walter?
Well, I had a pretty decent week. It rained most of the week here. I didn't get to the range, but I knew it was coming, so I went twice last week and got the shooting done that I needed to get done for video work and whatnot and have a little bit of fun at the same time. And had a good visit with family. We get together the weekend before Christmas because there's a lot of little short people in the family now that have got wrestling and football and all kinds of other stuff going on, and hard for everybody to get, meeting up. So we do it on a weekend. And so that was fun. And what else we got going on? Oh, speaking of CW Longshot, who's not here, this I guess it was last week, he had done a video on an Olight green dot. And if you know me, I don't shoot dots on any or optics on any of my handguns except for my Ruger 22s. And a couple of weeks ago, I started just realizing that my eyesight just plain is not what it used to be. So anyway, I ordered one of those sights, and it's going on to one of my Glocks, the Glock 34. I had to get a slide for it because we can only have Gen 3s. Well, we used to only be able to have Gen 3 Glocks, and now we can't have any. But anyway, it wasn't drilled and tapped or have an optic cut on it. So I could have sent it in, but it was just cheap for me to get a whole new slide that was ready to go. So I'm going to go try that out on Monday. So that's kind of what's going on here. Got some ammo loaded, some video work done and stuff. So good week. Rainy week, bench time. How about you, Kyle? What's up?
Everything's fine down here in beautiful, sweltering Georgia. I put it to you like this. On Christmas morning, a good friend of mine sent me a picture of him in front of his house with his shirt off and saying, does anybody know what SPF I need to get an all-over tan on Christmas Day? Asking for a friend. It was warm. We wore our Christmas pajamas over to my in-laws' house. That's our little thing every year. And we were all sitting there going, good God, can we turn the air on? It is hot in here. But other than that, everything's good. How about you, Pat?
Doing good. I got a couple new guns to review. I'll talk a little bit about that later at the tail end of the show. But yeah, I got some new content coming up here pretty shortly. That doesn't have to involve a wood stove because, Lord, I don't need a wood stove right now. Holy shnikes. It's I'm about in the same boat as you guys are, even clear up here in Nebraska. Man, it's been just absolutely beautiful. You can throw the windows open during the day let just the nice fresh air come in, close it down. At night, finally gets comfortable. And then during the day, it climbs right back up again. So yeah, it's been absolutely gorgeous.
It won't stay that way long, but just be thankful.
No, it won't.
Here.
Yep, exactly.
Well,
So yeah, but other than that, man, that's what I've been up to, and I got somebody pulling in my driveway. I might have to go figure out what the hell's going on. So anyway, Jamie, what's been up with you, brother?
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. And I guess we got to stop saying that, right?
No.
mm-mm.
There's IWS Bull is out there. Yeah, 68 degrees in the northwest area of Georgia at the moment. And next week, Monday, we're expecting rain. And then it dips down to 33 at night. And then 27 at, well, here it'll be 25, 24. And then highs in the upper 40s to low 50s. Perfect deer hunting weather.
It's kind of a cruel joke for us because it's the last, I guess, of deer season. I don't know when y'all's ends, Jamie. Ours ends on the 1st.
Ours is January the 10th. And I still have 8 does and 1 buck I can harvest. How many of you guys, where you live and where you hunt, check that mess out right there.
Is that Fahrenheit? I hope.
Yeah, it's Fahrenheit. There's Edward Petty. What's up, brother? Welcome in here.
Minus 77.
Yeah.
Tires freeze at that temperature.
Hey,
I mean,
man, once you get below 0, does it matter anymore?
No, it's just as
you
cold.
just
You just
get-
die faster.
Yes, it does. It does, because there's a big difference between 0 and about -30. That's when it really starts putting the clinch. It'll put your nuts straight in a vice and just be like, nope, you need to go back inside.
I felt
never
negative
got
20
about it.
wind chill. I've never felt no negative 77. I'm a Southern
I'm
boy,
never
thank
going to.
God. Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Close.
Mm-mm.
Right here. -57.
Jesus.
I'm never even going to
Yeah.
fly over an area like that.
There you go. There you go.
I went outside to smoke a cigarette in -20 with a 40-mile-an-hour crosswind, and I put that cigarette out real quick.
Yeah, that'll help you quit smoking.
And I was like, nope, I'm good. I'm going back in.
Hot boxed that sucker and got inside.
There you go. How does that work, Walks? It's raining in Southern California right now. Humidity is only 58%.
If it's
Inside the
raining-
house. As soon as you walk
Yeah,
outside,
yeah.
it'll be 100%.
Ricky Baird. Ben is sending me trail cam pics of the bucks getting dirty with the ladies almost every night.
You know, we had our rut was wide open till this warm spell hit, and it shut off like a switch.
Yeah, -19 is cold enough. Now, I remember when I was a kid here in Georgia, it got below 0 a time or two.
Yeah.
But the year before, well, 2 years before I was in 1960, they had an ice storm. It was really bad here.
The worst ice storm we had here was probably in the 90s, the late 90s. And I walked outside and it was raining like it was a hurricane. It was thundering, it was lightning, but it was 22 degrees.
Look at this mess right here. All right, guys, are y'all ready? Christmas Eve, 8 pounds, 4 ounces.
Ah,
I hear
Congratulations,
you, Papa.
7th grandchild.
That's going to make for a heck of a Christmas celebration in another year or so.
There's
Yep.
Hasbro. I got to show something.
Congratulations.
That poor kid's only going to get one set of presents, though, a year.
And that bites right there. While Hasbro is here, I got to show y'all something. I want a drawing. He has a members only giveaway. So y'all want to get in on that, go join Hasbro 1964's channel. It'll cost you a little bit every month. But I got that.
Ooh.
nice.
Nice.
Americana. All right, so I'm thinking I was going to leave it in the pack, in the blister pack, but it kind of got knurled up a bit on shipping because he had to bend the top over to get it in the
Priority box. Yeah.
to get it in the what came in a manila envelope. Y'all know them padded things.
Right.
But hey man, that's nice. Stainless steel, spring assist. I gotta open it. You know I'm going to.
You got to
Yep.
use it. It's
Yeah.
got to get blood on it, man. That gut hook ain't for looking at.
It ain't got a gut hook.
I
That's
thought I
just
had a gut
plastic
hook.
you're
on it.
looking at.
no,
No,
that's
that's
this little
a-
safety plastic on the end of
That's
it.
that plastic.
Point protector.
Yeah, so the mailman don't get stabbed or nothing.
Well, if he's handling it that rough, he deserves it.
Yeah,
Well-
really.
So I was listening to my sports radio station, and they were talking about certain things that are legal in some states, but not all states. Still against the federal law, but getting mailed in the United States Postal Service, and this is a sports talk show station, y'all, and he asked the mailman about it. Why would you do something stupid like that? Somebody
Really?
sending you illicit activities in the mail. There's Bubba Triclops. And he asked him about it, and he says, look, man, if you don't tell me or if I don't smell it, it ain't none of my business what you get in the mail.
I don't smell it.
I'm sorry. I don't
Yeah.
buy it.
Mhm.
Nearly everything I get from the post office has been opened and looked at before I get it. So,
It feels like it, don't it?
no, when they tape it back together, I know it's been done.
There's Tex I can. He got a meat grinder and a meat slicer for Christmas.
Nice.
Yeah, I got to get both of those.
Yeah, my mailman was coming Tuesday, and he just showed up just before I had to leave to go do something. He goes, "Man, what the heck is in this box?"
Oh, is that lead shipment from Plum Bums?
Yeah,
Mhm.
it says 35 plus, but I know it's way more than that. I go, "Well, it's supposed to be 66 plus."
Yeah.
He goes, "What's in it?" I go, "It's lead."
What's it feel like? Feel like lead. Well, good guess.
I got a pretty good postmaster. She doesn't, little bitty post office, great big area to serve. Vale's pretty big area. And none of my mail gets opened, damaged, nothing.
Yeah, I haven't had any problems either.
Well, they had a hard time getting to this one because it was inside 3 boxes.
Well, I
Yeah.
guarantee it had to be, you know.
Yeah.
Get-
I've shipped lead like that to somebody before and ingots.
Yeah.
And I actually put wood paneling inside that medium box. And that's the only way I sent some to Willie, I think. I think that's how I got it to Willie.
Now, I got to tell y'all this. This was back in the 80s, and the original owner of the store tells me this story. So back in the 80s was a different time, right?
Yeah.
So they ordered some stuff, some novelty stuff off this went to a gun show, ordered some stuff. Well, part of it was a wood crate of decommissioned grenades. Okay. Well, the post office in the main shipping area calls him and says, they said, Mr. Willis, your package broke open in our on our conveyor belt, and all these grenades started rolling down the conveyor belt, and we had to evacuate until the police came, and they figured out they were dummy grenades. They were just novelties. So you will be delayed in shipping. He said it was another month before he got them things.
Good
But that was a different time. Homeland Security wasn't called or anything like that. But I can imagine all them grenades come rolling down a conveyor belt and people start screaming and carrying on.
No, that would have been a panic for sure.
Oh,
Gotta
yeah.
go.
I mean, you can't blame them, but
No.
Lord.
Yeah, I did put a casting video up on Rumble today.
yeah, I saw that. It's pretty cool. Those little ingots that they put out, kind of neat looking. They got their logo and that little cowboy or whatever he is on the ingot.
Yeah.
Better than just seeing the word Lee or Lyman with the N backwards. They made a bunch of their ingot bowls like that with the N turned around backwards.
Collector's editions.
Yeah.
Dyslexia collector's
There it
edition.
is.
I got
You'll have
this.
that on your bigger jobs.
Yeah.
I got this in the mail and still don't know why.
What is it?
Oh, a knife. Cool.
Yeah,
It's light shining on it. I didn't know if it was like Jimmy Hoppa's big toe or what.
It kind of looked like the bloody hilt or something. Yeah.
Yeah, really.
I don't know if you can.
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah. Yeah. Nice one.
That's pretty nice. I mean, as far as quality, it's probably not that great, but I thought, well, they send that to me just because I'm a Republican? Okay. First thing I ever got for nothing.
There you go. There ain't no free lunch. There's probably going to be a follow-up letter.
Donate.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Well, I get those anyway. I mean,
Yeah.
they come without a doubt. And it may have
Yeah,
been
they
something
keep screaming,
I did.
donate, donate, donate. Won't you fulfill a promise, fulfill a promise, fulfill a promise?
Amen.
Right.
Well, it like they made the promises, they need to keep them.
You
Already.
got it.
Uh-oh.
But he's keeping the ones that mean the most, I guess.
So far.
So,
I did
what
I
Santa
did-
Claus bring y'all?
I did get a little Christmas gift.
Hold on, let's see what that is.
Some of Havana's finest.
Woo,
Nice.
Ooh.
save me one of them, dude.
Yes, I-
Ricky, what's Santa Claus bringing?
Oh, I got some shirts for cowboy shooting and a couple other odd and end things. Not much, really. I do have a video of something be out in the morning.
Good deal. Good deal. There's GGW. We'll call out side chat here in a few minutes. Rebel, what's Santa Claus bringing?
Let's see. Santa Claus brought me 2 flannel shirts, 2 Henley shirts, which I love these.
That's what
Henleys.
he brought. That's what he brought me.
Yeah, and they're I guess they're out of style, being lumberjacky or real man or whatever is out of style. So you can't hardly find them. But my wife, Santa Claus found them, and Santa Claus Mikey sent himself a pair of new muck boots, because the sunlight in North Carolina ate the other ones up. And I've had about 12 years, so, but they're alligators. So I got me a new pair of muck boots. And that was a hilarious scene in the Hester household. I forgot how new muck boots, and once they break in, they're easy to pull off. They're knee high, but when they're brand new, it takes a forklift, a backhoe, and your wife, and a team of mules and to get them off. So anyway, how about you, Walter?
Well, we had, we got a small family, so there wasn't a whole lot of gift giving. The adults all throw their name in a hat, and you pull one out, and that's who you give your gift to, and you save your money for the little short people, all the grands and the nieces and nephews and all of those. And so that's fine. For the adults, it's more about getting together and seeing each other. But my sister drew my name, and she gave me a really nice cutting board and solid wood made out of sycamore wood with was handmade by this feller, and it's got a strip of rock of some kind polished along one edge of it. And I don't know how he did it, how he made it, but it's really nice. She says, don't be, and it came with a really nice driftwood stand and things. And she says, I don't want this to be sitting on the countertop, not used. I said, don't worry, man. I already threw my 3 plastic ones out. And so this one's going to get used. It's a nice one. So that was kind of it. The girlfriend gave me a couple of little things and a bunch of cookies and, all that other normal stuff. Fox Fletcher sent me a box full of stuff that I know he didn't have a hand in. I know his wife put that stuff together. But anyway, that was much appreciated too. I talk to Walk Spot every day pretty much. So anyway, yeah, good times. We had kind of cruddy weather, but that's all right. We don't have a whole lot of cruddy weather around here, so we're glad to get a little bit of rain. So how'd it go your way, Kyle?
Oh, everything went great. My son, actually, I'm in the Bama Dad Club.
Uh-oh. There you go.
Yeah, you are.
Got some nice fodder to take advantage of and partake in around the campfire. A couple of shirts, that kind of stuff. Mainly we got together with family I hadn't seen in a minute, and so that was all good and nice. And ate a bunch of food, a whole lot of food. I'm going on a diet.
I gained so much weight, I'm going to have to go on 2 diets. One ain't going to be enough.
Oh,
Man.
I'm telling you.
Christmas Day yesterday, I had to pull my wedding ring off because my fingers were swelling up. So I'm glad wife didn't see that. What about you, Pat and the Bunker? What Santa Claus bring you?
Well, yeah, the thing I was talking about earlier, Santa Claus was really good to me this year. I mean, really good. I got a 1911 A1 underneath my stocking this year. And and I have not shot it yet, but I really want to, and I think tomorrow's gonna be the day because I've got that double stack 9mm. But man, that 1911 in my hands, and the trigger pull on that thing just feels just smooth as glass, and it's just like. So anyway, that's my inner child screaming, wanting to get out.
You'll shoot your eye out, kid.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Probably.
There ain't nothing like shooting the 1911s, man. That's like one of, of all the handguns ever, I like my 1911s the best.
Oh, you ain't kidding, Walter, because that double stack that I've got already shoots really nice now that I got all broke in and everything with that green dot on top. Now I got that 1911 A1. Man, I can't wait to shoot that. So yeah, Santa was super good to me this year. So I ain't got nothing to complain about. I'm good.
So basically, what we're telling you is Pat's been very, very good, or somebody else has been very, very bad.
Jamie, I'm going to say the latter. Because I know I ain't been that good this year.
Yeah,
No
good
way.
to see Mark
No way.
out there on the side chat with all the rest of our brothers.
Mark Thomas, that's a job for a young man. That's what I tell myself all the time.
Yeah.
Nice.
That's a fact right there, Walks Fletcher. 1911 is the finest semi-auto in the history of the world.
Yes, sir.
It
There's a
won.
reason that it's stuck around for 120 years or so.
Mm-hmm.
And they're just taking that and building on it. I mean, you get these 2011s, they got 2311s out now, but I will say this about that. 1911s are 45 ACPs.
Yes, sir.
If you don't want to jeopardize your man card,
I'm safe. I'm safe now. I own one.
If a 2011 holds 20 some rounds, you can't hardly argue that. Sorry. It's just
Yeah, but
the
all
way
you
it is.
need is 8 with 230 grains.
Yeah, well, you could argue that all day long. Most people shoot 9mm better, and you know it.
Yes.
That's
Here's
most.
Lever Guns 50. What's up, my brother? I gotta go down there and see him again. He don't live that very far away from me. It's about my dad needs to go with me. It's about I bet he would meet us at the CMP by my dad.
Where does he live?
I won't say exactly, but it's
You tell me. You tell me how.
it's in spitting distance of Auburn.
Oh, so he's a little further south,
Yeah, he's just a little further south.
but he's got a pretty straight shot to the CMP.
Yeah. He says he lives near Auburn. Auburn got him a new football coach. You're right there, Edward.
I got a feeling Alabama's getting close to getting
Yep.
there.
How do y'all think Alabama's going to do in the Weed Eater Bowl,
In the what?
the Poolin Weed Eater Bowl?
They're going to the Rose Bowl, buddy, to play Indiana.
I don't know.
That's
With a
far.
new coach and the way things have been going, and who knows?
I understand that, Lever Guns 50. He said, I didn't say I'm an Auburn fan. He just said he lived nearby. Yeah.
I'm not a Georgia Tech fan, but I live closer to Bobby Dodge Stadium than I do between the hedges.
There you go. All right. This is what I'm thinking. I don't think Auburn, I don't think Indiana has played anybody like an SEC team.
That's what me and a buddy of mine were talking about today.
I would agree with that.
And
I would agree with that.
Hasbro says Indiana by 6, hopefully. But I will say that you heard it here first, unless it doesn't happen. I'll take Alabama and the points.
Yep.
Let me tell you this much. I've learned this much about college football, and I don't bet, so don't pay any attention to what I tell you. Is that see, Hasbro? That's the thing too. Ohio State and Oregon have not played an SEC team either, bro. Not that I'm biased, but I've learned one thing is that you will never get rich betting against Alabama.
No.
And you're probably not going to get rich betting against Ohio State and Oregon either. But I'll tell you this. Indiana, it's, you know, there's this constant thing going on about no, Hasbro, that is not right. They beat Tennessee last year.
That's not an SEC team.
That's a wannabe SEC teams.
True.
I remember when Oregon and Bama were playing for the national championship. I was at an airport in Ontario, California, and of course the flight from Phoenix was delayed due to a sandstorm. And we were talking about football, and the guy sitting next to me says, "You sound like you know a little bit about the SEC. What do you think about this game coming up?" I said, "Oregon's not even going to score first or get a first down." And he was like, "Well, them's mighty big words." I said, "Well, you make your bets the way you want to make your bets. And I'll be danged if I didn't see him 2 weeks later in the same airport at the same bar because his flight was delayed too." He goes, "Man, I should have listened to you. That was terrible." Yeah, I remember you.
Check MCK Willie out. My brothers played each other in the Rose Bowl, one at Purdue and the other at Indiana.
Wow.
That's pretty dang cool right there.
That is cool.
It don't matter what year it was. Yeah, Hasbro, you're right. There's always this argument, SEC or Big Ten, which one's the bigger conference? Which one's the better, has the better teams? The argument has always been that, or recently, within the last 2 to 3 years, has been that the Big Ten at the very top is above the SEC. Well, that remains to be seen this year because we're about to see it. It's about to unfold. We're about to see exactly how good SEC teams really are and how good the top of the pack of the Big Ten is. But I think even Big Ten fans have got to agree that there's a big drop off. You take those 3 teams at the top of the Big Ten, and then the next level, there's a big drop. In other words, and I think the SEC from top to bottom is a more complete conference.
No, not me. Guy from the Big Ten. Yeah, no, you're not far off on that, Jamie. I mean, it's just the recruiting and everything that goes on there is just it's next level compared to the Big Ten, as far as I'm concerned. At least right now, I'll put it that way. Right now, that's the way it is. You know.
Yeah. And there's another thing that goes into that too. While you're on Wikipedia, Hasbro, of the 27 SEC national championships, find out how many of those have been Alabama. Because I would bet, without looking it up, I would bet that of those 27 national championships, Alabama's probably got 20 of them.
I don't know if it's that high, but I'd give you a solid 13.
Half of them at least.
Yeah, I was going to say at least 16.
In the
16
early years,
Georgia Sports Connection.
I know we got to go.
I was getting ready to say something. Were we going to call out the side chat?
Oh, we're past that. They got me.
Oh yeah,
They get Jamie all riled up tonight talking about
get,
the SEC.
Don't get me started about football. Me and Kyle talk football half the night and twice on Sunday. Here's the thing. What can we type in tonight, Walter, to call out the side chat?
Well, I was been thinking about it, and I'm thinking family.
Good.
Hashtag family. Yes, sir.
That's probably better than what I was going to suggest.
walks 1911.
I was going to suggest CFP, college football playoff. But
Oh, I was going to put. I was going to say, just jokingly, I was going to say hashtag SEC.
You know why I don't get excited about football? Jamie's going to get mad at me because you're looking at a bunch of guys that couldn't pass college anyway, and they're going to be multimillionaires in just a year or two, and if they're good enough, and they probably are. You know, some of them don't make it. Those are the smart ones. They go on to work at their daddy's law firm. You know,
the really smart college football players actually get their degree.
Yeah.
They're focused more on getting their degree than playing football.
Yeah, so, all 7 of them.
Yeah, both of them. Yeah.
All 7 of them. And we're not talking about 7 on one team. We're talking about all. Anyway, Walter Viejo was in here first. He put in family. He's on the panel and in the side chat. So is Kyle Lusk. So is 6-shooter Texan. Hasbro's out there. Walks Fletcher. Mike Hester is also on the panel and in the side chat. Crash Rack and Shoot is on the panel. Is not. He's on the side chat. In the side chat. Glenn Davis. Pat in the Bunker is in the panel and the side chat. Hasbro is all about his wiki right now. And GGW Outdoors is out there. Ozzy Orsborn. IWS Bull, Alabama boy, I think. So good to see him. Papa's Place, Edward Petty, Walks Fletcher, Alaska One, Andy. Stay warm up there, brother, if you can. Ozzy Orsborn, Hasbro, 1964. William Curtis Chapin, welcome in here, brother. IWS Bull says roll tide. Bobby Barlow, Rich B804, Mark Thomas, one guy. Wow, check that out. Let's put that up there and we'll keep going. Tim S is out there. I believe we're up to date.
Ha! I hit it on the head. 16.
I got it right. It was 16.
No, I said 13. I said 13.
16. I said 16. Yep. Wow. I can't believe I hit that.
Great job.
Floridians out there. Justin Grimm coming in here.
Thank you, Jerry.
Yep, Weiss Lake. Man, you ain't far from me, dude. I'm in Rome.
Yeah, it ain't far at all.
Yeah, I got to ride over and shake your hand. Maybe we can go shoot. Yale holds the record for the most college football championships with 18 titles recognized by the NCAA. Now, y'all can go ask Auburn how many they've won, and you'll get a totally different answer from what the NCAA recognizes for Auburn, Alabama. So they just recently claimed about 5 or 6. But anyway, so yeah, man, IWS Bull, you need to send me an email at, are you ready? jh586sw@gmail.com. And we'll get together. I'm off all next week, but I'm going to try to be deer hunting as much as possible. So nobody got anything gun related from Santa Claus, huh?
No, not me.
I did.
Well, yeah.
I was the only one, apparently.
We're ignoring that because we're kind of jealous, man.
Yeah, just shut up.
Sorry. Well, somebody in the panel had to get lucky and get something gun related. So I just happened to be the one. So
I did get a new smoking thermometer, so that could be gun related, just on the backside.
Yeah, that's it. Sure.
Yep.
Man, I've got the coolest meat thermometer. Y'all wouldn't believe it if I told you, but it's 2 pieces. And
Bluetooth.
It's magnetic. One piece of hooks to the grill, the grate, the rack in front.
Those are cool. I picked one up this year too.
And it Bluetooths all the information. You can sit there, and what's so cool about it is once I finish that last trip out there to check on the wood and the chips and all that, I can go to bed and it'll wake me up. Beep, 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 beep,
Yep.
beep, beep, beep. When it hits that temperature, I'm like, yes. But then I'm like, I can't believe I got to get up. So Andy finished with the snow, guys.
Say that one more time.
Andy finished with the snow.
Oh.
So he's got the driveway done.
Well, that's a long driveway.
Yeah, walkway and the stoop. Man, be careful, Andy. I don't want you to fall or worse.
Walter, that ain't no long driveway.
Yeah, it's 30 feet wide, man. I mean,
Hey, you been to my house, Jamie. You can't see my house from the road.
I know that, but it don't snow up there a whole lot either.
No, and if it does, I'm going to leave it on the driveway because I got 4-wheel drive.
There you go. Crash, rack, and shoot. I got a bunch of Dillon 550 die blocks. Time to set up more calibers for fast loading. I'm going to have to break down and get me a 550.
You're going to love it.
There you go.
Mm-hmm.
Has anybody ever sold a Dillon because they didn't like it?
I have not seen that.
Good night,
I traded
Ted.
one. I traded off my 750 for a 550. 750 was just overkill for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
750s are designed to be automated.
There's Senior Master Sergeant Bulldog.
Bulldog.
It's
Welcome
the
in,
Bulldog.
And if I took the blue pill, it would be the 750.
Yeah.
That 550, I can throw 800 rounds out an hour if I'm focused. So that's plenty for me.
Look at that mess. GGW stocking up, guys.
Yep.
From Santa to me for the last month.
I've been doing the same thing starting January 1st. We can't buy a barrel unless we buy it through an FFL. So you can buy them out of state, but you have to send it to your FFL. And so he's going to charge you extra for that.
That's not a serialized part.
Every part that we get that comes through the mail, it could be a spring. You got to sign for it, and you have to supply your ID to the vendor first before they can ship it into the state.
That's
It's ridiculous.
Just call your friend in Alabama and he'll buy it for you and send it to California.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It won't fit in your mailbox, but
Anytime any of us can help you with anything like that, Andy, all you got to do is let us know.
Yeah.
I meant Walter. I'm sorry.
I got.
It's about control.
Fortunately, I got more than I need right now. Probably.
Speaking of barrels, I had a friend of mine. I had no idea he'd bought the lathe my first custom rifle was made on. And he's a pretty smart guy, and he's been putting rifles together now for about 3 years. And I said, well, I got this little Model 7 triple deuce project I want to do. And he said, give me the action. And so I handed him the action, and he said, okay, we'll get it done. I said, well, how much will I owe you? And he said, we'll work it out. Well, I had some long action PTG bolts that I obtained, and he was looking for Magnum powder, and I had an old thing, a Reloader 25. He was looking for Retumbo. Well, Reloader 25 is right there on the same line. And I had a recoil lug and this and that. He'd already blueprinted my recoil lug to the action, a recoil lug. So he came to the shop. I said, here you go. I gave him the bolts. I gave him the powder. And I gave him other stuff. I gave him a jewel trigger with a safety on the bottom. Now, they don't make them no more, but that's $350 back in the day. He said, what's this? I said, that's for doing my action. He said, dude, for all this, I'll blueprint your action. And I've got several custom rifles, but I don't have anything that's been squared from tip to butt. And that's exactly what he's working on right now. So it ain't going to be a Santa gift, but I love swapping and getting a service instead of paying, So I gave him something of value, and he's doing me something of value. That's going to be a cool little rifle.
Agreed.
He said, you want the barrel? I did a barrel blank. It'd be finished 24 inches, and it's going to be 1 in 12 twists, so I can shoot my 53 grain VMAXs through it. And he said, you think we ought to thread it? I went, no more noise than a 222 makes? Absolutely not. A 24-inch barrel with another 10 inches sticking off of it, forget it. I said, I don't have to have it suppressed.
Yeah, that'll be kind of in the way.
He said, that'd be hard to get out the truck window. And he kind of looked around like, I didn't say that, did I? I'm stuck. Yeah.
Might take off your rear view mirror on the way out.
Yeah.
You hold the end of the barrel, and the other guy on the other seat pulls the trigger.
Yeah. But it's got a cool little thumb hole stock. I don't know who made the stock. It's laminated, too fancy to be a Boyd's. And it might be handmade. I don't know. But
guys, y'all do know they frown upon mobile managing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, and this day of thermal scopes, the wildlife's got it cut out for them too. So the wildlife officers, I was like, well, if y'all get y'all's fat asses off the lake, stop looking at bikinis for 3/4 of the year, you might catch somebody doing something. I give them a hard time. And they're hardworking young guys. They're a good group of young guys, but they spend way too much time enforcing laws on the lake.
Right.
Yep.
I said, y'all make me wish I lived in the Mojave Desert. I said, maybe I'd see a game warden actually doing something besides pulling over a boatload of little nubiles. That's all they do for about 8 months out of the year.
Yep, about the same around here.
Yeah.
Pretty much. You said it, and I'll just reinforce it.
They catch a lot of drunks on the lake, too. So there's
yeah,
that.
and they do. Don't get me wrong. They do keep the lake safer. And if there wasn't any enforcement on there, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's like, yeah, you guys could work a little harder and go into the back roads and stuff, and you guys would be able to. You guys, trust me, because I've caught my fair share and turned them into the game warden around here, cutting fences and going through shit and everything.
Spotlighters.
Yeah,
Spotlighters are big around here.
oh man!
And now they don't even need a spotlight. You know, they just got infrared.
Just thermal. Yep.
Yep.
Just go straight through it. Yep. So I know what you're talking about, Rebel. I feel you.
Of course,
Berry
I got
College.
that
is the only place I've ever been to where the deer can actually read, because when they have the quota hunts at Berry College, all the deer are congregated underneath those no hunting signs. They're leaned up against a tree with a pipe hanging out of their mouth, reading a book, you know.
Yes, go on. I dare you. Make my day.
Man, you see a million deer until you're in a deer stand. You don't see nothing. On the way back, you see trophies left and right, all standing right underneath the no hunting area sign.
Well, I tell you what, you can say what you want to about thermal, but with a good 30 millimeter Leupold and silencer and a bright moon, if I wanted to, I could fill 14 I could fill everybody's freezer on the side chat. You know, just click, 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 click. You know, eventually you get caught, but
Berry is a good school, though.
Beautiful campus, too.
Yeah. It used to be the world's largest campus.
Really?
It was, yeah.
Where's this at?
Rome, Georgia.
Rome, Georgia. Okay.
Berry College, well, just outside of it, kind of splits Rome from Armurchie.
Yeah, I remember my daddy was a bulldog, so that's the only college I knew of in Georgia.
He's not talking about building numbers or building size or anything like that. He's talking about just the amount of land that they own.
Acreage.
Right.
Acreage. Yeah,
Right.
acreage.
And it was bought by Henry Ford.
Really?
And yeah, Henry Ford bought all that land and gave it to Martha Berry, and she built the boys' school first. And I think it was one of the first colleges in America where you could actually go get a college education even if you didn't have the money to pay for it, because they're a self-sustaining college. They had, well, you can still buy beef, but it's expensive. They have their own strain of cows and stuff. Mm-hmm. They raise beef up there. So there's always lots of work with that much acreage. IWS Bull said 26,000 acres of it.
Holy crap.
Yeah, it's a lot of land.
It's it's a lot. It's a lot. It goes
surely to God, Kyle, there's 2 or 3 deer that can't read.
Yeah, but they're all button bucks. They haven't been to preschool yet.
Babies.
I hear you.
I am not educated.
Now, if it's springtime or summertime, you can't see the cattle for all the deer in the middle of the field.
Wow.
But come hunting season, no, they're right up underneath them trees with the no hunting signs.
That kind of sounds like Biltmore Estate up in
Asheville.
Up in Asheville, you know, Biltmore Estate's got a ton of deer on it, and Biltmore has, of course, a big dairy, and for their employees, they'll have a hunt, but you can't get in on it. So,
well, they 15,900 acres of that is managed by Georgia DNR, and
wow.
They have 2 quota hunts a year up there, and they allow 1,000 people to go.
Is it a draw?
Yeah.
Yeah, but if you don't, you'll get it. I'm telling you, you'll get it. You might not get it this year, but then you can take those points and use the priority points, and
like they do out west. Yeah.
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 So
They have so much land that if you're not in the same camp as the other deer hunters, you will not see anybody that's not in your group while you're out hunting. And there's 1,000 of them there.
Oh yes, you will. You'll be surprised of that 1,000 people on 15,900 acres. You would think, well, you got 15.9 acres apiece to hunt. Well, you know where the roads go through. That's where all the hunters are going to be.
Yeah, they're too lazy to get out and walk.
If you're willing to go park your car and get up in the woods, and scout. If you do your homework, you can get away from them. But man, I've been there, and it's crazy.
All you got to do is go to a likely spot near the road, take your pocket knife about a week beforehand, and go to whittling trees like the bucks have just tore them up. And that you'll find 50 cars parked right there.
Yeah. And that's a good idea of.
I've done that. It works.
And one good way to get
it to do is sign up for the quota hunt, brother.
And one thing that will actually help your odds is include a licensed female hunter on your application as part of your party.
That works.
That's how I got there.
Like, this is the thing. They will congregate. Hunters will stay. Well, I mean, it's human nature to follow the course of least resistance. Mm-hmm. And if you can park and then walk 50, 100 yards in the woods and kill a deer, well, that's what you're going to do. Here's the thing, though. That is a very well populated area for deer. There's deer there. There's lots of deer there.
Oh, yeah.
But only between 20 and 30% of those 1,000 hunters actually kill a deer. That's because the rest of them are out there taking naps close to their car. But
they're morons.
Well, they're lazy.
Yeah. All right, Jamie, what we talked about earlier? Got to go. I'll be back.
All right. Hurry back. Yeah, you guys in the side chat, y'all be praying for the Northeast up there. Andy and CW and Ricky Baird, they got a lot of snow coming their way. They're saying blizzard-like conditions, so they're over the week, this coming week there, and over the weekend. I guess it's still Friday night, but they'll be getting snowed on pretty hard and pretty heavy. So yeah, keep them in your prayers for safety and warmth, and hopefully the power stays on. But that's why CW's not here tonight. He got busy, and it blew his mind, that slipped his mind that
it was Friday.
It was Friday night, and he's getting ready for the storm. Ricky says they already got 3 inches. So, man, if we got, and Ricky will tell you, he's moving down here. He owns a home down here. This is the thing, man. If we got 3 inches of snow in Georgia, yeah.
Staying home.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just, we ain't going to work.
Yeah, right.
I reckon it's the same way over where y'all ain't.
Oh, man. If we even got 1 inch out here, the people will be in the grocery stores clearing the shelves of toilet paper and all kinds of.
Everybody has to have bread and milk sandwiches.
There you go.
Yep.
Milk sandwiches.
I swear.
Are y'all that way too, Ricky?
Yep. Same way. Yeah, it's even worse. At an inch, they would do the same thing.
I wish
Our
they had
problem here is not snow; it's ice.
It amazed me the last time we had a snowstorm / ice storm. The people that were coming from down north got thinking, "Oh, we get to Alabama, it'll be clear sailing to the beach, no problem."
Yeah.
What they find out is one of the guys, the last one I talked to, said, "Why don't y'all clean the blanking roads down here?" We don't have road clearing equipment.
We don't need it.
Why would we invest in that? Just to make your vacation happy? In 2 days, it'll all be melted, and we'll just enjoy watching reruns.
We've got a little bit of road clearing equipment around the Atlanta area. 9 times out of 10, they use it when it's not needed, and then when we need it, we ain't got any brine solution or salt or anything because they've already used it because it was going to rain.
We do have a lot of sandy, to sand the bridges and stuff, because we do have a lot of overpass bridges in Texas. So
Yeah.
other than that, no, there ain't no snow plows.
Mm-mm. I've never seen one, except pictures from other states. But
Most of ours is salt trucks. Every now and then you'll get a salt truck with a plow on the front of it. But I think the county that I live in has 2, and it's a fairly large county. So
they're gonna hit the main roads, and that's it.
that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we get, Ozark. We get it generally starts raining, then turns into ice, and then snow on top of that. That's typically what happens around here. Yeah, it's a skating rink.
And that's when the snow plows are stuck in the ditch.
Right.
Yeah.
Look at Tim S. Prayers for my older brother. He broke his humerus bone, but he said it was not funny at all. Yeah.
Okay, now was that a joke or?
I'm pretty much guessing that was a joke.
I'm thinking it was. I didn't want to laugh if his brother really broke something. So, but okay.
No, they ain't, Justin. They don't buy the eggs. They just buy milk and bread. I'm like, they're making milk sandwiches. I wish.
Gotta have milk, man.
You know what they say? You can jam anything between a slice of bread, and it's a sandwich.
Mm-hmm.
No joke.
Pretty much.
No joke. He really broke his humerus bone. Now I got to look it up and find out what that is.
Right there.
Yeah, your funny bone.
Yeah.
Well, it's the one in your upper
Yeah.
arm is the
Yes,
humerus.
the
One's an ulna and one's a humerus bone.
Well, humerus is up here. You got the radius and the ulna in your forearm. Those 2 bones. Humerus is this one.
All right, Dr. Walter.
Hey, I grew up with the doctor in my house, man.
I hear you.
He can't help it. He's right.
No,
It's
Curtis.
somewhere in that arm region, you know.
No, Curtis.
Yeah.
We do not need snow more often. That's the last thing we need.
There you go. Yeah.
Shoulder to elbow. There you go.
Aging,
If it does
Dr.
snow in Georgia, if it does
Dr.
snow,
Viejo, please come to the surgical center. Please come to the surgical center. Dr. Viejo, please come to the surgical center.
Yeah. Pick your ass up off the ground and get out of here.
I want it to snow. I want it to snow
You called me out.
All right, guys, let's get it under control here.
We got plenty of snow here in California. It's just not near me. 100 miles
Yeah.
away, I got 2 mountains that are actually less than that, about 80 miles away, or 2 big 8,000-foot peaks, and then we got the Sierra. But
I've been up there snowing, so yeah.
Yeah.
I'll make an exception for you, Viejo. But then I'll probably just say, hey, howdy, and just give him a big hug.
there you go.
Hey, no kidding, Bulldog. Let me tell you something I saw. There's a there's a video on YouTube. Now, I didn't watch the video. I just seen the thumbnail. But this guy's talking about pet safe rat poison. And it won't harm your pets, but it'll kill rats deader than a hammer. And it's Jiffy Mix corn muffin mix.
Yep.
So if that stuff's killing rats, I
What it
ain't
do to you? I sent Jamie a picture of a hot cast iron firing pan full of cornbread. He said, that ain't no Jiffy Mix. I said, ain't even close.
Oh, wow. Donner Pass.
I don't talk.
Hmm.
Don't. I don't even need to go there.
Yum, yum.
Ain't-
Eat them up.
There's,
Yeah.
there's James Pugh.
Ain't nothing funny down that road.
No.
Hey, James.
Literally. The road down it.
Those are, as long as you're not a rat.
I get it, Pat.
Yeah.
Boy.
Baking soda in it is what it is. Kills them
Why does it kill them, Tex?
because a mouse can't belch or fart.
Yep.
Well, that may be true because I've never heard them fart in my house. You know, if I had a mouse, I never heard them fart.
Sure, you mean all those times I was blaming it on the mice in the walls? Oh man, don't let that leak out.
The day I have a rat big enough that I can hear it fart, I'm moving.
That's a big rat, ain't it?
Yeah, that's
Oh.
a big rat.
Okay, so you gotta
we-
put
we've
some
got some-
baking soda in it. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got some rats the size of cottontails around here, the pack rats, and man, woof! I've seen
just
some
got-
cats tackle those things. It was their size.
You have
That's
to
a
go
good
to.
day right there, Walks. Let me tell you about the busiest day I ever had. I went deer hunting that morning, killed a deer, carried it to the processor, went golfing in the afternoon, and went on a motorcycle ride that evening.
That's a good day.
That's a busy
I bet-
day.
But you wore out.
I was
Yeah.
in a hammer, buddy.
You need a day off just to rest.
Yeah, man, I'm telling you, deer hunting strenuous, but golfing, even when you're riding, ain't a piece of cake. No, Curtis, we do not need said such. That's just
Said such.
yeah.
No.
Here's another thing too, man, and I've told y'all before. The Jiffy Mix, Hillbilly was pulling a joke and a prank, and he sent a 6-pack of assorted Jiffy Mix muffin mixes over here. And being like the Rebel household, we try not to waste any food. So I made pancakes out of them suckers. And they
Johnny Cakes. Yeah.
Yeah.
we had blueberry, absolutely, Tim. We had blueberry, strawberry, apple. All of them made great pancakes. I mean, you put some eggs and milk in there, they do
Yeah.
great pancakes. I ain't gonna lie.
And what people don't realize when they look at like a picture of my cornbread, what I said to Jamie, there ain't no flour in it. There ain't no self-rising flour. I use straight up cornmeal. I put baking soda and baking powder in it, and it rises just like flour. You got to put it in a scorching hot frying pan so it fries that bottom and those sides, and then bakes till it's done.
The trick
Ain't nothing
put the
no
oil
better.
in, get that oil hot in that cast iron skillet before you put the batter in it.
As soon as
Yes,
I
sir.
cut the oven on to preheat, I slide that skillet in there.
And then right before you put
If it ain't
that,
sizzling hot when you pour that batter in there, it ain't hot enough.
And the best
What you do
cornbread
is
you can make.
pour that grease, pour that oil in that batter and mix it up,
Yep.
and it'll bubble. If that's how you tell when it's hot enough.
The best cornbread you can make, the best grease you can use is lard. I swear to God, that's the best.
Agreed. Yep. Just on.
That's the way my grandmother always made it. She
Yep.
Do not make cornbread sweet. Sugar goes in your iced tea.
Yep. Exactly.
Not in your cornbread. Anyway, we're digressing.
We've been doing that a lot tonight, but that's all right. It's all good talk.
I got a ham bone about that big with meat still attached to it. I'm going to make a big pot of beans and stick that in there. I'm going to do it when I've got a day off the next day because it's going to be a windy next day. You know, if you know what I mean. You might not hear a rat fart, but you're going to hear me fart. And
Yep.
I'm going to make cornbread with that, you know.
Yep. That's the best ham and beans you'll ever have, straight off the bone, right
you gotta
there.
do that New Year's Day, don't you? Black-eyed peas.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Oh yeah.
I do collard greens, man.
Oh.
I keep collard greens here at the house. I make the best collard greens. You'd smack your mama if you ate my collard greens. They're so good. I mean, they are good.
You raise your own?
No, but I buy them from a guy who does raise them here locally.
It's as easy as spreading grass. They grow anywhere.
Ozark ain't wrong. He had 8 chillins at the house. Youngest is 24.
Woo.
And then he uses bacon grease, 1/3 flour.
Bacon grease, lard, tomato. I mean, come on.
Yep.
It's pig grease, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Take it straight from the pig. If it's pig grease, it's got to be good.
Well,
In Georgia, we use everything but the squeal.
Yep. In North Carolina, the same way.
Mhm. Yep. Same here in Nebraska.
From the rooter to the tutor.
But y'all don't have liver mush.
No,
No,
but you have
we
chitlin slingings, and that's bad enough.
Nah, we have that too. But y'all, Kyle, you didn't get to try it because you weren't up here. I made sure while everybody was waiting on their hamburger to fry up a piece of liver mush about that big. And I dissected it in 1-inch little sections, and I took around a plate. And I said, "Pate, anybody?" Because that's what it is. And Jamie knew what I was doing. He looked at me, and he tried it, and he said, "That's pretty good." You know, CW was the one I was worried about gagging and thrashing around on the floor, but he liked it too. Uncle Bob liked it. Everybody there liked it. I was like, well, there you go. Now you know what liver mush tastes like.
The only thing not to like about it is the name of it.
I know. It's a gross name.
Yeah, there's a gross name. It ain't that bad.
I've ate liver,
Mm-mm.
but I just don't care for it. Not one bit.
No, this Tex, I don't like liver, but I'll eat liver mush. Okay.
Yep.
Liver mush
Mhm.
is 60% cornmeal, 10% spices, and a little bit of liver. All right.
You probably eat head cheese too.
I don't even know what the hell that is. That's Yankee crap.
No, it ain't either. That's South stuff.
I'm a Yankee.
Not here.
What the hell that is?
Not here. I know what it is, but I don't. You know, I've tried sauce and I've tried a couple of different things, and it ain't nothing compared to liver mush.
Nope.
But I grew up on it. You know.
Look what Walsh Fletcher typed in the side chat, yo.
He's banned.
He just wants to start something up.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Yeah.
halfway there. That's what I'm
Talk about
drinking.
being bass backwards.
No sugar tea.
What the?
I'm
I'm just going to stop it right there.
Quit putting sugar in my tea a long time ago.
Tea by itself, I mean, why would you drink unsweetened coffee and not drink unsweetened tea? I like sweet tea, but I also like unsweetened tea.
If you got enough lemon.
Yes. There you go, Kyle. Says the culinary master among us.
Brunswiger. Now that makes some good chili, Ozark.
Brunswiger?
Yeah, brown swagger.
Yeah, buddy.
Brown swagger sandwiches are in the.
I've never tried that in chili, Kyle. That's interesting.
You got to get creative, brother.
I hear you. Well, chili, by definition, is anything you got, excluding old tennis shoes, chopped up into.
No, that's what you serve it with.
Yeah, I like pissing off Texans. They're going, hell yeah, we put beans in our chili. Everybody else does, except you retards. But Texans are y'all. You're adamant about no bean chili.
That's absolutely false.
You like bean chili, right?
My wife won't eat it without beans in it.
Yeah, I make mine with beans.
I won't eat it with beans in it.
We had a big get together down in George West when we was at the cowboy match, and one night we had chili, and it had beans in it. A couple of them said it's got beans in it, and the rest of us didn't say that. We just went and eating. We was hungry.
Hey, there you go. That's protein too. You don't like it with beans, Jamie?
No.
Boy, I do.
So what do? Just whoop up a big
fat
thing
beans.
A Hormel?
I don't do chili. The only time I do chili is on hamburgers and hot dogs.
There you go.
And that I still want your recipe for that hamburger chili.
Yeah,
I'm kind of with Ozark Spirit out there, and I make my chili with beans, but I don't put that on a hot dog. I don't want beans on my hot dog.
Right.
No. There's
on my chili dog. So.
The chili for the hot dogs and hamburgers is actually called a sauce. It's a different thing than chili beans. We call it chili beans, and then you got the chili that goes on a hot dog or a hamburger.
Right.
And it's two different things. No beans on a hamburger, no beans on a hot dog. Yeah.
Ozark, I use a mix of black beans, kidney beans, and pinquito beans. Pinquitos, I think, might be something that we see mostly out here. I don't. Most people I ask about, what a pinquito is, and they don't know. But it's a small red bean, kind of.
I use pintos and kidneys.
Actually, Walter, my sister is back for Christmas, and they do the same thing that you do with the pinquito beans on there, and she brought back a great big pot of chili like that, and man, that was good. It is really good. So yeah, I've had it that way too. So yeah, had a lot of different blends from coming in from the south and the north and the east and the west. So yeah, and
for those of y'all that are kind of on the preppy side of thing, being a prepper, having dried beans in your house is a no-brainer. They keep forever, and as long as you can keep the boogers out of it, and not that I live in a log cabin, I actually live in a modern house, believe it or not.
I'll tell Tammy Merry Christmas and hello. Hey,
hello, Tammy.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
I guess it's still okay to say Merry Christmas, ain't it?
It is.
Sure.
All the way till New Year's.
And another thing, another thing on that Rebel is learn how to can.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Yep.
But dried beans don't need canning.
I've got collard greens, chicken, pork, beef, potatoes,
Deer.
salsa, pizza sauce.
I
don't have any deer meat to can. I'd have some.
I have deer canned. I've got spaghetti sauce, green beans, tomatoes. I got a couple of weird things.
So congratulations, James Pugh, on the new gig, man. He's working at Case Equipment.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I hear you.
Good company. Please keep run, are you?
That'll keep you busy for a minute. Well,
Uh-huh.
all right. One of the
Any
things I
heavy
want to
equipment.
ask y'all about is what do y'all think about Boyd stocks? And here's my thinking now. I got this I got a Seiko AV in 270 Winchester. Great rifle. But it's got this old black composite style stock that is the polar opposite of these plastic stocks that you get in cheap guns nowadays. And then I have my long range Ruger American Gen 1 and 6.5 Creedmoor, and it's on that Magpul Hunter stock. But that thing weighs it weighs about 16, 17 pounds with that rifle and that stock and that scope on top of it. So I'm thinking of getting a
Boyd's.
couple of Boyds or maybe there's a MDT. Is that
Yeah.
That's people make a lot of chassis. Yeah.
They make a field stock, which is basically I've been looking at those. They're
It's real close to that Magpul.
they are very but they're more expensive than the Magpul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just, do y'all have any?
So I've got a Boyd stock on a 1022, and it's absolutely beautiful. And if you take a Boyd stock and relieve a little bit around I don't know how a Seiko's recoil lug is. Is it like a Tika where the recoil lug is in the stock, or is it on the end of the barrel, Jamie?
I don't remember. It's been so long since I've had it off.
Anyway, if you relieve some of it and fiberglass bed it don't matter it could be a white pine 2x4 board. If it's bedded to the action, it's gonna do what it's supposed to do. And they're pretty. I mean, that @1 stock is beautiful. Does a lot of different stuff,
The blue stock on that air gun that I've been using in the Wide Cutter Wednesday, that's a Boyd stock.
I'd show mine, but I don't. I'd have to yell, "It's not for sale! It's not for sale!" So I'm not going to show it. But they're pretty. They're very pretty.
I might call them after the new year and see what they. Do y'all like your Boyd stocks? You guys in the side chat? Bulldog says he's got 2 on Ruger 1022s.
Yeah.
You like yours 6?
Yep.
Walter,
I wish I would have bought. Huh?
I was asking Walter if he had any. Go ahead. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
The only thing I wished I hadn't bought a thumb hole.
Really?
Yeah, because you're restricted to shooting right-handed.
Yeah. A thumb hole's either right or left. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep.
And
With the relief cut into it to roll it.
so
Yep. Well, I don't have any firsthand knowledge of it, but I've got 2 buddies that have Boyd stocks, and they absolutely love them. So take it for what it's worth. 2 friends of mine that I know that have Boyds, and they said they absolutely love them.
Now, with a Seiko, that's enough rifle to justify a Macmillan or HS Precision. But I don't know that they make them or not.
Well, that's the thing. It's an outdated rifle.
Yeah,
They don't
but
make it anymore.
It's an awesome rifle.
Yeah, it is.
Well, no. I just
I
found this out 2 nights ago. I do have a Boyd stock on a 6.5 Japanese rifle that I just bought. That was going to be kind of uh, how do I put this?
Project gun.
Spoiler project kind of gun. But you guys saw it a couple nights ago. Some people probably saw it sitting up there. But yeah, that 38 type Japanese in 6.5 was in a Boyd's. And I'm looking forward to shooting it as long as I can get the right mounts and everything put back up on top of it, because it is drilled and tapped for scope mounts. So I got to get everything put back on top of it, and it still has the chrysanthemum on the receiver.
Mum.
Yeah, mama.
Yeah,
But-
just say mom. We know what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, my mom used to raise them all the time, so I was told to say chrysanthemum. So
Well, my grandmother for some reason could not say chrysanthemum, so we would kind of, that was a joke. We kind of poked at her all the time.
Papa's Place has a question. Does anyone know if the forearm portion of the Pro Varmint stock is flat or round?
Pro Varmint in a Boyd?
Yes.
don't know.
I don't know. I don't know that Boyd's makes any flat stocks
Yeah, I don't
like
know.
bench rest stocks.
Yeah. Ozark says he has the At One and the hard rubber.
Yeah,
So he loves them.
they're good tactical hunting adjustable stocks. You can adjust them for different shooters. Cheap piece. Depends on what you want. It's Boyd's upgraded version.
All right, that's good to know. The At One is a flat bottom. I don't typically use bipods. I typically have a
Rest.
that I shoot off of. Seems more solid to me. I could be completely wrong.
Rest or bag, you know.
Well, rest in the front, bag in the back. I call it a squeeze bag in the back.
I'm talking about for hunting, which is what you use that Seiko for. You know, I got a big old bull bag in my box stand. I'll set it down.
Yeah, that would be cool. So y'all ready for the verse of the week?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Let me grab my Bible right here. Y'all might think I'm cheating tonight, but I just had a devotion from David Jeremiah that just hit home today. And I thought I just got to share this with you guys. And it won't take long. You ready, Walter? Isaiah 26-3. You will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you. Notice the capital letters there. That's important. You will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on you, because he trusts in you. Perfect peace there. John MacArthur says a fixed disposition of trust in the Lord brings a peace that the wicked can never know. Such resilience precludes double-mindedness. And he references James 1, verses 6 through 8. And serving two masters, Matthew chapter 6, verse 24, which is Jesus's Sermon on the Mount. Let's get into that word stayed right there for a minute. The concept there comes from the root to prop and has the idea to lean upon or take hold of, bear up, establish, uphold, lay, lean, lie hard, put, rest self, set self, stand fast, stay, or to sustain. In other places in the word is the same word is translated to sustained. Or when a priest would put their hands on the head of a sacrificial animal, and that's all up in Exodus. David Guzik there says in Hebrew, the term perfect peace is actually shalom, shalom. It shows how in Hebrew, repetition communicates intensity. It isn't just shalom. It's shalom, shalom, perfect peace. He quotes Meyer there. Understand, dear soul, that it is thy privilege to live inside the double doors of God's loving care. He says to thee, peace, peace. If one assurance is not enough, he will follow it up with a second and a third. So some can have this perfect peace, but it is fleeting and they are never kept there. Others can be kept in peace, but it is not a perfect peace. It is the peace of the wicked, the peace of spiritual sleep and ultimate destruction. But there is a perfect peace that the Lord will keep us in. So David Jeremiah says, you will keep him in perfect peace whose mind is stayed on you because he trusts in you. How is it that the season in which we celebrate the birth of the Prince of Peace, that's from Isaiah 9:6, can become a season of stress and anxiety? The Christmas season has become so busy that it is easy to lose the peace that Jesus promised. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give to you. John 14:27. As you take a moment to rest between Christmas and the beginning of the new year, reflect on this question. How do we maintain the peace of God and closeness with God that allows us to keep everything else in perspective? Surely it begins with maintaining a daily closeness with Jesus, whereby we find rest for our souls. Matthew 11:28 through 30. In that discipline, we are reminded of God's word through the psalmist, be still and know that I am God. Psalms 46:10. In those moments, we can focus on what is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, and admirable. Values not always communicated by the world. Philippians 4:6 through 9. It is much easier to maintain a daily discipline of intimacy with God than to restart it once it is lost. C.S. Lewis says, God cannot give us happiness and peace apart from himself. So if you want that peace, you got to have God. That's our verse of the week. Questions or comments?
No, that was
Very
a
nice.
good one, especially
Very
for
good.
this time, you know.
Yeah. I will comment on a piece that you put in there, Jamie. as far as getting busier and busier as far as man goes. The further away that we have got away from Christ, especially in this busy holiday season, here's my thoughts on it. And I think a lot of you, I'm hoping you will agree with me on this. And Linus in the Charlie Brown Christmas probably said it the best on that. And most of you guys probably know that, and I can't recite it from verbatim, but man has put way too much into this holiday as far as commercialism and just all the junk that goes into it versus knowing Christ as our Lord. The day he was born. Keep it simple. Family. Forget about the commercialism, forget about all the presents, forget about all that stuff. It's about coming together and worshiping the Lord. And that is the big part that has been missed out through the years. And I've said this the last 6-7 years because I'd say I've been kind of a grump ass about Christmas the last 5-6 years, is because I've become a father. I've had the kids, and don't get me wrong, I love it when the kids go around the Christmas tree and they get to open up their presents, everything. That is awesome because I'm glad that I can provide and do that for them. But so much of that has been taken out. And the true meaning of Christmas has been forgotten. And it just blows my mind. And I have to go to a church at least once a year and be like, please, Lord, let everybody know that it is you that we come to worship, not all the materialistic things. Anyway, I've said my piece, so it just bugs me. It bugs me.
Yeah, it's turned into a commercialism. And, we
And we
lose
brought
track.
that upon ourselves.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. You hit it right on the head. Man brought it upon ourselves.
I will say my family does a really good job, largely because of their wife, of making it not commercial. So I get 4 shirts because I need them. When you're a kid and you got stuff like that, socks, underwear, I mean, you toss that. You're looking for a G.I. Joe with a Kung Fu grip, you know. But
Yep.
and that's normal. That's a kid. I mean, it's a kid.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
don't expect a kid to be they know it's Jesus' birthday, but they know they get presents too. You know, so you let a kid be a kid, and then
Yep.
when you get to be an adult, you know,
It takes
my
on a
daughter,
different meaning.
yeah, my
It takes on a
daughter,
different meaning.
who's 21, she got stuff she needed for college. She didn't get anything fancy. I'm giving my son and my other daughter some very not so valuable, but valuable in a sentimental way, prints that their grandmother picked out, who's been dead 15 years, and of different spots in North Carolina. And one of them is where my son got married. A very old place. It's an old grist mill that's been set up as a kind of a venue now. But he's getting a picture of that with the old dirt road next to it that supposedly Junior Johnson ran off the bridge and with a load of moonshine, and the mill odor helped him. He doesn't know that story, but and then my other daughters get another print, and the fact that it belonged to the grandmother, I hope it means something. I don't know where all this stuff you see around me is going after I die. And you farts are too old to will it to, and y'all would use it. There's nobody in my family that will. So we got to get some young guns involved with this sport. Otherwise, we got families that are going to give very valuable stuff away for nothing.
Yep.
My wife could sell one of my firearms a month and make ends meet for a long, long time.
I'm just scared that my wife will sell everything off for what I told her I could pay for.
Well, you told you'd pay for it, yeah. This is my second wife. I'm very honest with her, about what stuff is worth. And I've got a blue book of gun values sitting behind my chair. I said, you take them to Bullseye. I said, you do the research. You put them on consignment. I said, that way they make 12% and you get the rest of it. I said, that's the most honest way to do it. That way there's no haggle, no this, no that.
My wife owns guns, so she knows what the cost of them are.
Yeah, ain't cheap,
Well, I tell you, I don't care what they do with it when I'm gone. I will have gotten the good out of it that I got it for, and I don't care what they do with it. If they're stupid and they sell it for pennies,
That's on them. Yeah.
It is. I won't be worried about it, and I won't be unhappy about it either.
I'll tell you,
less.
my uncle had an idea, and this would have been a glorious Viking, not necessarily a Christian death funeral, but he wanted to be cremated and loaded into shotgun shells and fired over Lake Hickory, where he fished all the time. And we figured up the amount of ashes that a human body makes. That's a lot of shotgun shells, Right, sorry, Buster, it ain't gonna happen. That was just an idea he had, but
then just hang a sack of ashes over the lake and shoot them with a shotgun.
shoot them. Yeah, that's right.
Or just use a cannon,
like a pinata.
This is the same uncle that said he was going to bury my aunt head first into the garden with her feet sticking up. He was a funny guy, but we're getting away from Jamie's verse of the week. What I meant to say is Christmas is pretty meaningful here because of my wife. She cooked 2 giant turkey dinners over the holidays, remembering her mother. I can't eat all that stuff. It's just me and her. And then now Morgan's in, my daughter, and we still can't eat all that stuff. And we can't eat all the leftovers. But did I say anything about it? No. She went through that ritual to honor her mother. And that's what the holidays are about, is honoring Christ and honoring our people that have gone before us and remembering them in the family, And hey, Gary.
There's Gizzard Gary. So let's start going through the room and clearing the deck for
Yep.
Kentucky Rimfire and them. Pat, good to have you with us. Been a while. You want to go first, man? What you got coming up?
It's It's a good one, brother. It's glad to be. Thank you for having me back on, man. I definitely appreciate it, Jamie. Man, I've missed this. I miss hanging out with y'all. But anyway, yep, got that 1911 A1 coming up. That man, I'm itching to shoot. So I'm gonna get the first shots on camera. So, but then I also got a Type 38 Arasaka coming up that's been sporterized. Sorry, blah, 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 can't speak. Sporterized in a Boyd stock. It's hanging up behind me. You can't see it. Too far out of frame. But I want to get a scope put back on it because it's already been drilled and tapped. Nothing I can't do about it. So, but it came with all the ammo, and it came with the good stuff. It came with Norma. So yeah, I've got 2 gun reviews to do in the new year. Got friends and family back right now, so slacking off. Gonna take it easy with them, and go have a good time with them. So, but I don't think anybody can fault me for that. So, but yeah, other than that, farming videos, gun videos, yeah, a whole bunch of stuff coming up in the new year. Jamie and everybody on the panel, thank you for having me on tonight. I missed being on here. So anyway, y'all have a good one. Stay safe and carry your weapon.
Well, thank you, brother. Walter, you want to go next?
Get myself unmuted there. Yeah, sure thing. Hey, thanks as always for the invitation to participate and be on this panel. Thoroughly enjoyed it every Friday, as you all know, and I really like the folks over here in our side chat that take time out of their lives to come and talk with us and smoke and joke a little bit and have some fun and participate in the discussions that happen here. And tonight's a perfect example. You never know which way we're going to turn with it. So as far as what's coming up on the channel, we got Moldy Monday coming up again on this coming Monday over on the Rumble channel. And Wednesday, we got another Wad Cutter Wednesday coming up. And Saturdays, I'm doing the Saturday shoots, which is just the very end of the Moldy Mondays. So I can have some of that at least over on the YouTube channel. So it's just the shooting part of a Moldy Monday, but all of the main thing is over on Rumble because YouTube bites for that stuff anyway. So yeah, that's going up. I'll get to the range I think on Monday. I got some casting I need to get done, and then it's gonna start raining again on Wednesday. It looks like, so I'll get everything I needed done Monday and Tuesday, I reckon. Anyway, so in other words, pretty much cast, load, shoot, rinse, and repeat.
There you go. All right, Kyle, you want to go next?
Sure, Walter. That sounds like a wonderful problem to have, brother. Cast, load, shoot, rinse, and repeat. I won't have to remember that. But I want to thank everybody in the side chat for putting up with us. It's been fun. There's been some weird things said, some interesting things said, some stuff to make you sit back and go, hey, maybe I can learn a little something new. And yeah, we went down some rabbit holes we shouldn't have, but hey, that's what you get. We roll the dice, and every now and then you get a Yahtzee. Other than that, thanks for having me here, Jamie. I appreciate it, brother. We need to get together. We need to go toilet paper Ricky Baird's house or something. Make videos of it. Make him a YouTube star.
Speaking of weird stuff,
other than that, we're just enjoying things around here. Had a great time with family that we hadn't seen in a minute. That was nice. But other than that, thanks, side chat. Keep on keeping on. That's what we're going to do. How about it, Mike?
Oh, Lord. Work. Gonna take New Year's Day off. Don't usually do that. But I think we're going to do it this year. Took Christmas Day off and New Year's Day. We're going to take New Year's Day off. Business has been good. We've been blessed this year. Hope we're blessed next year. I can't thank the good Lord enough for sending me someone that was worried about the economy and is getting it rolling again. And that's just the least politically I could say that. If you don't agree with me, well, hush. Anyway, going to finish up last week of deer season. I hadn't seen nothing worth shooting. I'm not going to get frantic and shoot some kind of little bitty small doe or anything. I'll let them walk. They'll be here next year. You know, I got a freezer full of meat and I'm good. The vacuum packers have made it to where we can keep meat past a year. Actually past 2 years. So I'm good there. So I could be choosy if I want to. And other than that, I'm just looking forward to the next year's gun sales and what's going to come out and what's going to be popular and what's going to be the dog and watch them finicky American gun public, which is you, pick and choose what next cartridge is going to live or die. So, and I got to stay ahead of that. So, anyway, Tex, what you got?
Oh, well, I'm going to get up in the morning and go hunting. I'm going to be gone a couple of days doing that. I did get my Midway order in today. I ain't even opened the box yet. So I'll probably be doing a video on that when I get back from hunting. Other than that, just I got another week or another full week off. Nothing to do but work around the house. So got not much else planned. So what about you, Dad?
Like everybody said, I'm thankful to have a great bunch of guys like you to hang around with, and been a good year knowing all of you, and looking forward to another one. Looking forward to a chance we could all get together and go shoot sometime. We need to find a place where we can all go do that. I think Jamie might have something in store for that coming up, but it'd be a hoot, especially our West Coast friends.
Yeah, we need to get them over here one of these days. Meet in the middle out at Pat's house. Guys, thank you guys for being on the panel and all the things you do to make the live stream better. And all you guys in the side chat, we can't tell you how much we appreciate y'all investing your time with us on Friday nights and hanging out with us and fellowshipping, and it's just a fun time. And very nice sentiments from Senior Master Sergeant Bulldog. May this coming new year find each of you in good health and the peace of the Lord in your heart.
Well, that good health part means more and more and more.
Yes. And absolutely GGW, go Dogs. By the time we see y'all again, it'll be next year. And it's highly possible that there will be no SEC teams left in the college football playoffs.
Oh, dear Lord.
No, there will be at least one, because two of them are playing against each other. Georgia is playing Ole Miss. So there'll be at least one left. All right. With that, we're going to leave y'all with this right here. Let me get it up here. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord make his face shine upon you and be gracious to you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you what? Give you peace. All right, guys. We'll see y'all next week if the Lord's willing. We hope he blesses y'all real good. And until then, say good night, y'all.
Good night,